everybody. Today I'll be giving you guys my take on vegan street tacos. By no means am I Mexican, but we love a good taco. Okay, so for this recipe you'll need tomato, red onion, 2 limes, cilantro, zucchini, garlic cloves, tortillas, and my vegan meat I'm using is corn meatless pieces. You can buy the corn meatless pieces at any Whole Foods. That's where I buy it from all the time. As for the seasoning, I'm using adobo seasoning, garlic, salt, pepper, and mango habanero. I also forgot to put up there, but I used liquid smoke as well, and you'll see that later on in the video. Also, jalapeno and the tomatoes as well are optional. I like those on our tacos, but if you don't like that, you definitely don't have to use jalapenos and tomatoes. So here you'll see me cutting up all our veggies. We want to cut up all of our veggies and herbs first. I like to use at least 6 cloves of garlic, but it's totally up to you. We just love that garlic flavor in our food. So you want to cut up your garlic really, really thin into really, really small pieces. And I know you're probably looking at that little foot dangling. That is my newborn son. I had to master baby wearing and cooking when I had my first, so by now I'm a pro. I promise you I will not burn him, cut him, or anything of the nature. He's fine laying there. Now I'm heading on to cutting up my cilantro. I like my cilantro cut into really, really fine pieces as well, but that's up to you. If you want to use, just pick them off and use the whole leaf, that's up to you. You can do it whatever way you want to do it. I just prefer it this way, but cilantro is a necessity for your street tacos. Now we are moving on to cutting up our red onion. You want your red onion cut into really small pieces as well. I also forgot to add me cutting my lime, but you want to cut your lime into quarters. As far as the zucchini is not actually for your tacos. That's what I'm using as our side today. So you don't have to do zucchini. You can do tacos and rice and beans. You can do taco and salad, whatever way you want to do it. So zucchini is not necessary. It's just up to you. If you want to do a zucchini side like we did, then you'll need the zucchini. You'll want to cut it into quarters. So here is everything cut up. We have our seasonings, our veggies, and we're about to head over to the stove. You want to have your pans already preheated. I preheated mine on medium-high heat, and now I'm just adding a little bit of grapeseed oil. Here I am adding the zucchini, and then soon I'll be adding the seasonings. For this, I used my pepper, of course. I used a little bit of the mango habanero. Now, if you use that seasoning, it is really strong when you open it, so be very careful. I want to say I sneezed at least 16 times opening up that seasoning alone. I also used a little bit of my everywhere salt. I didn't add that in the camera, but I used that as well. Now that you've added your seasonings, you just want to get everything mixed up really good and leave that on medium-high heat for about maybe 10 minutes. Make sure you stir occasionally. My baby started tripping and I didn't get a chance to record me putting the garlic in the pan, but you put the garlic in the pan and then you put in your meatless pieces. Like I said, I'm using the corn brand. I will try to put a link of it below. I'm not sure if I'll be able to, but I'll try my best. Next, you want to just add your seasonings. Like I said, I'm going to use the adobo. I'm also going to use the liquid smoke. I'm going to use the mango habanero seasoning, and I'm going to use my Trader Joe's chickenless seasoning. This chickenless seasoning tastes so good. It is amazing. I'm also going to add a little bit of that garlic salt that you've seen in the beginning. Not a lot of that because we don't use a lot of salt. I also want to add that I don't have a specific amount of seasonings I use. I normally just season until I'm satisfied with the taste. So I would definitely say just season to taste. When you use the liquid smoke, you want to add enough so that it not only has that smoky taste, but with this corn brand, I notice it's not as moist as, you know, chicken would be. So you want to add a little bit more liquid. Now that my zucchini is done, I set that to the side, and I'll be heating up my tortillas in a cast iron skillet. You don't have to use a cast iron skillet. I just prefer my cast iron skillet. You want to heat them up until they begin to bubble up, but you don't want to burn them. Now I have everything done, and you could serve it just like this and let everyone make their own tacos, but for my family I make them. And here is me just plating them. I add the chicken first, and then you remember that red onion and cilantro in the beginning? I stir that together, and I will be putting that on top of the taco. For these tacos, this is my husband's plate, so I'm not going to put the jalapeno and the tomato on top, just because he's picky, and some days he wants it on there and some days he prefers it on the side. So yeah, you can put it on top or you can put it to the side like I'm going to do here. We are all done now. I like to make my plates look delicious just because you eat with your eyes first. So if the plate looks nasty, you don't want it. And now for the ultimate taste test.
All right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's right there. Oh. I'm gonna get right with that. What's this right here?
Zucchini. Yes, you can.
Oh yeah. Oh, you got right. Hey kids, it's time to eat. It's time to eat.
So you like it?
Oh, this good, baby.
1 to 10?
10. 10, 15. This doing great.
I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to share, like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, this meal is toddler approved as well, so it's great for the whole family. My babies loved it.